podcast, number 63. My favorite number. I'm your boy Dave C.O. Coles.
Hey, it's a podcast. Savage himself here for another one.
Hey, before we start off this show, happy birthday, Rye.
Oh, yeah. The PS2 back here, man. That's his new name. Is the PS2.
Yeah. Rye 5 today.
This serious little boy back here now. Out here, I know he's probably fighting. He need to go to sleep. Got this party today at morning or afternoon.
He 5 going on 35.
No, literally.
Yeah,
Literally.
especially if y'all go to our Instagram channel. Did you put it on YouTube? Yeah.
What?
The joint going back and forth. Right. That's a classic moment right there, bro. I'm happy that's recorded. That's a classic already, bro.
We're supposed to catch that though. That's the funniest part.
It caught beautiful, like
whole conversation. I'm like, bro, what? Like, you talking about your toys put it on the floor? No, you did it.
Said no, they did it.
You did it.
It was Toy Story. You ain't even realize it. He just told you Toy Story. They did it.
I ain't hearing none of that.
My wife said he just repeating everything he said. Yes, he is.
Word.
That they gonna get my butt beat?
Huh? Yeah.
No, Daddy, no. They did it, not me.
Word. Nah, that man do anything to try to clear his name.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't mad at you, bro. Right? You ain't do it till you get caught doing it.
Nigga got caught doing it. That's the thing.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. But tonight was the go home show to Money in the Bank in Bakersfield, California. They stacked the show up tonight.
No, they did. Like I will say, everybody showed out tonight in LA that you didn't even expect to. But they showed their ass out tonight. But it's weird because again, they do this for Smackdown, but they don't do it for Raw.
Yeah, Raw would be shaky. I understand that the show was literally the next day, but you still shouldn't take away from Raw the way they do.
No, for real. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe because they all in the same state. You know what I'm saying?
Within the same city.
Like say being on like Friday to Saturday, but it's like, damn, dog. I thought Monday nights was your flagship show. You get me? Monday night was the one that you spent all the money on.
Monday night is what you get all your money from.
Yeah.
Netflix play more than USA.
And mind you, USA out here working 3 hours.
And they get the whole 3 hours.
They get the whole 3.
Not 2.5 like Monday.
Or two and 3/4.
Yeah, depending on what kind of day it is.
Yeah.
But tonight, the show opened up with Seth freaking Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Big Bronson Reed.
And Braun Breaker.
So you had Raw opening up SmackDown.
This could have honestly been it felt like a draft night. You know what I mean?
With all the crossover promotions in it.
Yeah, it felt like draft night. Like, this is how draft night should feel.
I hope so.
That atmosphere, like, again, where everybody's on there, you don't know what you about to get, who's about to win, what promo is about to be cut, what story is about to be told. Yeah, all that.
I hope it is. I hope draft night is like this because this had a good aura feel to it.
No, it did. But yeah, Seth came out there. Of course, he, you know what I'm saying, claims going to get Money in the Bank. And said he's going to take anybody else out that gets in his way and all that stuff. And then that's when the lights got dark. You hear that coming to taking it all. Settle the score.
Solo Sikoa.
And crew, bro. Like, first of all, I like this.
I like the look of it, yeah.
Yeah. I like the fact that Solo wore red, Seth wore blue. Everyone else is in black. Um, I mean, that's kind of to pick up the fact that either, but both of them that were, of course, in the Money in the Bank. But before I really get into Solo's part, Seth is Seth definitely needs to change his music. That's first. Why? Because the crowd shouldn't be want to. They shouldn't want to sing with like alongside him every time. He's a heel. Let's be honest. He's taking out. He's taking out CM Punk. He's taking out Sami Zayn. Some of the biggest baby faces. He's taking out Jey Uso. Again, biggest baby faces. Why are they not booing him? Even to the point where again they mentioned somebody who hasn't been there since Mania.
They dropping Roman name like crazy.
You feel me? And so the simple principle that we're still, bless you, we're still not necessarily booing. We're booing him when he mentions that, but we're not. We're still singing along with the song. Again, it's the fickle shit that they work with the crowd. You know what I mean?
But you think about it, wrestling lately has been like that. Cheer the interest, boo the person.
But why not just? You know what I'm saying? Like just change it. Change the music.
This generation is different from the way me and you grew up, bro. Like when me and you grew up, we boo who we supposed to boo, we cheer who we were supposed to cheer. We didn't have the tweener vibes. It's a lot of tweeners, and Seth,
It's too many.
Seth, to his defense, is truly trying to be a heel, and
Mhm.
like he's not playing around. He wants to be a heel. He should be a heel. It's just the crowd goes along with him in his entrance. Now, the same thing can be done for Cody Rhodes too. We don't like Cody Rhodes like that, but when the music hit, listen, I'm watching Raw. I'm watching Smackdown with my wife. My wife know Cody Rhodes interest music. Like that's it's just she knows when to go. Whoa! He get his little pyro when he does it on the turnbuckle. I'm looking at her like, of all people interests, you want to sing? You want to sing this motherfucker interest?
Word.
I mean,
Word.
but it's people catches along with it. I mean, the only person right now who, and I text you when we will talk about it later on, that motherfucker still get a crazy crowd reaction, bro.
And you shouldn't. I mean, granted, he's not going. He's purposely not doing it on purpose.
And
You know what I mean?
Crazy reaction.
Yeah, he's not doing it on purpose.
We
But
get there. We get there.
yeah,
Seth promo. Go ahead. What you about to say about Seth promo?
it's the fact that again he's out here mentioning that Roman's not gonna come save him. Never cared about him and all this stuff, right? Him name dropping Roman so much, it's damn near giving it away.
Or they could be teasing the fuck out of us.
I don't. Yeah, they're teasing a return because even Michael Cole said it last week or this week. You know what I mean? One of the times at the end of the show where Seth attacked everybody there. He's like, nobody's gonna ever stop him. Nobody's gonna stop him from getting money in the bank. So it's just like, hey Cole, we're not dumb. We pay attention well.
Yeah, but sometimes they, like you said, they do it too much. It foreshadows. It
Yes.
foresees. You know what's going to happen, and when stuff like that is sitting in front of your face, you like.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get it wrong. It won't take away from Roman's return, especially when he returns. It's going to react, but it won't be like, oh my god, it was like shocking or nothing like that. Like we won't get the expectation of it.
Right.
Bro, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose.
You're fine. But for that to happen is all good with the foreshadow and everything like that. But yeah, once Solo came out, I was just waiting for Solo to do it. I knew he was gonna pull the trigger sooner or later. He comes down there, of course, stares down everybody, and then like he goes to the point where it's like, "Hey, we're here." what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? I'm liking this version of Solo because he's just poking fun. He's kind of having fun and then, like being like showing like signs of humility within the group when it comes to mocking Jacob. When it comes to just mocking whoever he's in the front of, Solo's kind of over on that point. And then he actually cut a decent promo against Seth, and I was a big fan of that too. Him mentioning the fact it's like you got your own bloodline, huh? Said you got your right hand Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. You got your honorary Uso and Bronson Reed. Of course, has his wise man in what's his name? Um, hold on, I gotta give me a second too. Yeah, I'm recording.
How was your day?
The podcast Savage Jr. getting all the love over there.
What does T-Rex? Why not?
Rod getting all the love over there from everybody.
You look sleepy. You can't even see you. I see you. You look sleepy. I love you. Good night. All right. Birthday boy. But it's cracked your belly down to you. Wait, watch it.
Why are you standing there like that?
I'm recording.
We see y'all.
Yeah.
So this is being recorded right now?
Yes.
Oh, you can't cut this out.
No.
Good now.
Oh, you had your headphones. You couldn't even hear me saying that. I see y'all.
No, I can't hear shit.
Podcast Savage Jr. was getting all the love on his birthday from his auntie. And what do we call
Coco, TT, Auntie, Coco, all that shit. Like I was saying with this promo. Yeah, Solo saying that they had their own little his own little bloodline. Mentioned the fact that it's like Breaker's his right hand Jey Uso,
Mm-hmm.
and then Bronson Reed is the honorary Uso Sami Zayn. I like the simple fact that he asked Bronson the real question. He said, "After all we've been through, we went to war, and then you no call, no show in return for this guy." You know what I mean?
Daddy, can you go to Waffle House
When's tomorrow?
in the morning?
Yeah, we get up early.
Okay.
All right.
Dad said
But yeah,
Okay. Love you.
asking that question was actually necessary for that to happen because it's like we're not dumb, and we essentially know because we want to know what happened between those two. I mean,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like why aren't they cool? Why ain't he mentioned it? Say we want them to cross paths, but then they size each other up.
Yo, the size up was like, I'm sitting here looking like, bro, I need that match.
Seth knew what he was doing.
Mhm.
By then calling Jacob Solo's bitch.
Yeah, he just touched your nerve. That's all he wanted to do.
Just to form those cracks in between that family. But I like the fact that Solo stayed on his own 10. He ain't really let that bother him. You
They wouldn't
know,
let it the terror.
word. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one with the goal. I like, but he may feel as though like he can talk, but it's all because of the fact that I'm all gas, no brakes. I don't need to talk. Like at the end of the day, I got something that none of y'all in this ring have right now, and that's gold. Y'all fight for your chance to get gold. All right, got it.
Yeah, y'all trying to be me.
Yeah, I ain't got to no talking.
I actually like that though because it's showing, and we'll talk about what happened later on.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing that when he does break away from Solo in that whole situation, we all know he can survive on his own.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a menace by himself just as much as
Mm-hmm.
he is when he's with Solo. I tell the Mexican Roman Reigns, watch out, bro, because you are a hitman. You are getting Solo is serving you up first, hot and
Oh
ready.
boy,
Little
yeah,
Caesar,
yeah,
boy,
yeah,
you was
yeah,
Little
yeah.
Caesar.
Yeah. No, yeah. But either way, that led up to the Jimmy Uso coming out there and taking JC out.
Yeah,
And the match, I even enjoyed the match because I was just more just interested as all right. And not to say that wasn't interested in the match, but I was definitely interested in what was going to happen.
yeah. Where was it going to take you
Yeah,
at?
the dynamics was definitely going to show. As we know, Jacob don't fool with JC.
No, not at all.
I don't trust you. I'm not blood with you, bro. I don't want to wrestle with you. I don't like you.
So what would you think later on of getting a big gym uh and Jacob versus JC in a solo match?
I think I mentioned it before that
He did. He did.
Jacob is going to align with Jimmy at some point. It's the best move.
That's a
You know
dope
what I
ass
mean?
match.
It's a dope ass match. Uh and I like it because of the fact that it's just building itself. So I mean, during the whole match with JC and Jimmy, Solo's out here just talking mess to Jimmy the whole time.
Right.
Jimmy, you tired of getting your ass whooped? Oh, JC, he's not done. He's not tired. He's not tired. Go ahead. Keep getting him. You know. And then that's when so no, who came out? Did anybody come out this match? I don't think somebody did. No, nobody did.
Yeah, nobody came out in this match.
Which is just funny then, because it's all right. No. So it was. I'm trying. What? Why did JC get distracted though? That's really is. I'm really thinking about now. Why was he that distracted where he took his eyes off it?
He reversed into a quick out. Jacob.
He hit Jacob.
Jacob. Yeah.
Okay.
And then he was looking over. He was looking over, talking to Solo, and then he hit him with the a roll up
He
pin.
got a roll up pin. Okay. Just making sure. I'm just like, why did he care that much? But all right. Yeah, because Jacob walked out. Jacob walked out with no issue. He walked out and he ain't rap with him. Yeah, he was just
Ain't say
going.
nothing.
Word. But that's because granted, if he felt like he hit him or not, it's just for the fact it's like, bro, you did that, you ain't say nothing to me. Like, well, all right. Like, all right. Saying that, and Solo probably ain't trying to clear it up either. It's like, oh, word, is what we doing now? Say less. So, definitely good to see Jimmy get the win. Of course, you would think that JC was going to just steamroll through every one of his opponents and have a jobber match through everyone's opponents. I'm happy they had him lose early, especially to Jimmy, because Big Jim is my guy.
Don't let Naomi hear you say that. That's her guy.
I mean, like that could be her guy, but I mean, the way she out here fantasizing, wanting to match with Bianca,
Yeah.
you would think that's her guy, and then she had to talk to Tez.
Yeah. Well, so backstage, Jacob walked into Damian Priest. The heat that you get from that, I like it. That's gonna be a hard hitting match, no Diddy. I just the way they're building up, I like it slow. It's not too rushed because Jacob's got other stuff going on. But when the match does happen, I think it'd be a decent match. I mean, Damian Priest get on my nerves a lot, but that match should be good.
It'll be solid.
I mean,
Jacob's out here speaking for herself, saying, "Man, I got some other stuff to handle right now." Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? But when you get the opportunity, you get the chance. It is what it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'll give him that one. As for the fact he's working programs on his own, he's not necessarily looking. He's looking outside of his program that he's working now. He's on that once this chapter closes, I already got another chapter I'm already gonna walk into.
Yeah.
Whether it's defending this title against this one, whether he's still having it or not. I'm definitely going to be on my menace and shit, or I'm going to be ruining everybody's, you know what I'm saying, everybody's card.
He's definitely going to be a live wire, as they say. He's going to be a live wire, and the storylines that they're building for him is going to be it's looking good. Like, you know how when some people get out of storylines, they fall flat.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, even though he is the U.S. title holder, it won't be flat for him once he gets out of this bloodline situation.
Right. I think, but I mean, since we just talk about Jacob right now and this whole thing, I feel like the turn happens tomorrow.
Okay, so we talking about the backstage promo that happened later on tonight. When the Mexican Rhino was talking to Solo. All right, let me stop doing that. When JC was talking to
yeah,
and what?
Oh no, you got. I'm saying, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying they talking and then Jacob just listening. It's almost giving you Batista when Evolution.
It's exactly what it is.
So it's like they're
he's too dumb enough to ever turn on me, blah blah blah. He loves me.
Yeah.
It's Triple H and
Ric Flair
talking about Batista.
Batista by the door.
Yeah, but nah, Batista. Like I'm about to say Batista. Jacob definitely. I feel like he's going to cost Solo this weekend.
So we have two in I know Money in the Bank, and we already did our preview show. So please go back and check out episode number 62. But we didn't get into detail. So you believe that we're having two run-ins in the Money in the Bank match?
Yes.
We are getting Solo to screw.
No, we get Jake. We get Jacob to screw over Solo. We get Roman to screw over Seth.
And this is why the person that I picked is going to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I've come to that agreement with myself. I'm saying I'm coming to that piece.
Yeah, now listen, that's not who I want to win a match. That's just logic of what we're knowing and putting pieces together.
Right.
Now, if Seth or Solo wins it, I'm going to be happy. This is happy as if I pick one of them two. Now, don't get me twisted, but just looking at all what's going on, and you look at the layout of the athletes.
Yeah, there's no reason why LA Knight shouldn't win. Right. He's been in it 3 years in a row, as he said in his own promo.
Right.
Then he's due.
Unless they about to hit us with a complete swerve. Literally, and I don't mean that bitch ass motherfucker at AEW. I mean a complete swerve and put that thing on
Roman.
No. Americana. Chad Gable. That will.
Now that is a swerve.
That's a Leangelo ball. That's a Leangelo ball.
That's a swerve. Swerve.
But remember who said it first. Don't be surprised if they want to make a complete and just throw a complete curveball out there.
I mean,
I wouldn't be mad because
Money in the Bank, they have done it before.
Right. So don't be. That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if they do this, because Think about it. LA Knight. Would you be overly excited if he wins it? No.
Nah, you have to say it's about time.
Right. You just like, oh, they crowned him because they took off the U.S. title off of him.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, you drug the U.S. title down. Let's be honest. Jacob.
All gas, no brakes with it.
To the top with it.
Skirt. Yeah, what I mean?
Yeah. So, like I said, I want what's it called to win it, but hey, don't be surprised. Do you want to talk about this hypernivic?
This
Vega match. It ain't really nothing to talk about, in my opinion.
it's a solid match. It's just
Shout out to Slim Jim for getting the goddamn sponsorship on the table in the middle of the ring. Yo.
it just comes and goes for this match. I mean, they're setting up Giulia to face Zelina at some point, which would be cool. Cause again, like I said, Zelina, she's a good worker. She doesn't necessarily get the opportunity and the time on the card to actually shine and do what she wants to do. The title run for her is not bad though. So it's pretty solid.
It's flat, bro. It's flat.
It's solid. It beats not being on TV. It beats being part of LWO.
For her, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I mean.
But me looking at this is a flat title run, in my opinion.
No, it is. It's a flat title, period.
Selena Vega need to work with her husband a lot more in the ring. Aleister Black, for people that don't know.
And it's funny you mentioned him because he's in the next match
versus
LA Knight. I actually didn't see this coming. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You didn't see it coming?
I didn't know this match was happening. I thought it was gonna be a tag match. I thought it was gonna be a tag match when I seen them. Yeah. I'm like. Let me say this right now. LA Knight he actually had a good promo.
A decent one. It wasn't overly dramatic like he normally delivers his promos. It was a nice feel to the promo.
Mm-hmm. I say he did what he needed to do with it, but lights went out. I didn't know. I thought it was gonna be a tag match, but to see those two actually face off, this is actually a very good match.
It was. Now it was a good match. Not like Matt saying, not knowing that this was coming. Really, no, did he? But just sitting here watching it, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, I get with this match right here." Because as much as LA Knight cringed on the microphone to me, he can work in the ring. Like he can work in the ring. Like he just over dramatic. He's just over dramatic. But he can work in the ring. And of course, Aleister Black can definitely work.
Fuck Aleister. But
huh?
I said I fuck with Aleister.
Oh, you said fuck Aleister.
No. I fuck with Aleister.
I say, what did he do? Would he beat you up on 2K25? Shout out to 2K25. Matt been streaming, man. I'm happy I got him streaming on Twitch. Check out our Twitch channel.
It was that motherfucker John Cena that got me that first.
He got Super Cena. He got Super Cena.
And then cage match ran through. I said, "Nah, you gotta be kidding." I said, "Not like this right now, bro. Not like this."
Nah, check out Matt on Twitch though.
On Twitch now.
Yeah, he late night streaming. It's fun. And check me out on. I probably do the YouTube streaming. I play football, or I'm driving tractor trailers. That's the only things I do. So, Rock Boys Gaming, we on both.
No, I'm trying to do Call of Duty, bro. But it's just I catch me on a good night. Like I be dumb tired. I be streaming this shit.
But yeah. But speaking of somebody that you don't get tired for, your girl cut a promo on the backstage.
Hold on, before we get there, we gotta finish this matchup because I was happy the fact that it just went DQ. I'm like, yo, they can't have Aleister lose.
LA Knight technically won the match by DQ though.
But at the same time, they can't necessarily have Knight lose either. He has to have momentum going into Money in the Bank.
I got what you're saying. You don't want to see him physically take a pin.
Exactly, but at the same time, you can't just say do it to Aleister Black either. You know what I mean?
True.
So what did they do? They had Seth and Black size each other up. stare down. It's a callback to the COVID era,
Mhm.
which I love, bro. Like I'm loving this because it's like, I do it again. You know what I mean? And what makes it even more significant is the simple fact that Seth was part of. He had a whole team when he did that back in the COVID era. He had AOP with him. Of course, these are guys that are much faster than AOP, but you get my drift.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
making sense.
But yeah, no, of course they take them both out. We'll probably get a match next week with somebody again if they want to do inner brand. You know what I'm saying? That type shit again. It probably won't, but either way. But yeah, no. Yeah, Jade cut it back promo backstage.
Which was solid for her because don't kill me, Matt, but she can be cringy on the microphone at times.
It's not necessarily cringy, it's just like it can sound like fake, it can sound
Robotic.
off. Yeah.
It can sound robotic.
Mm-hmm.
So for her to get in there and it wasn't like a pre-recorded segment for them to really just put a mic in front of her face.
Mm-hmm.
She actually did fine. Like she didn't come off like, oh my God, like it to me it was perfect for her, like in the way she delivers her promo.
I feel like she's gotten a lot better at that though. Like I feel like she hasn't necessarily been filmed. Nothing's forced. Like it's just her talking. It's not like she has to hit points and everything like that. She's been flowing pretty well in promos. It just comes down to what it's about, what it could be, who it could be against. That might be her Achilles heel, but I haven't really seen that in a little bit. She sounded pretty smooth, pretty natural. But I like the fact that it's. I mean, well, not necessarily the fact that I like it, but I'm saying the tournament, of course, is being done back in Riyadh. The Queen and King of the Ring shit being back done in Riyadh. And of course, you see the matchup that they're going to push. You know what I mean? They're saying, well, that person go and defend and go and contest against anybody, any champion of their brand, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? You're up in the stakes as far as the type about winning that accomplishment, like winning that whole tournament. You're up in the stakes. You're not just going to be king of the ring, queen of the ring. No, you're going to go for a title of your respective brand. And then, yeah, so Charlotte comes back out there.
Yeah.
And this is one of the promo. I mean, this is one of the matches we wouldn't want to see for a while.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
You know. And so, of course, we're getting the Jade versus Charlotte at some point. I like that. Oh, hold up. Before I even talk about Tiffany coming through, I like that they asked about Bianca.
Yo, I didn't know her finger was that fucked up.
Oh, yeah, her finger's fucked up.
I was watching her do rehab and she was trying to pick stuff up. I didn't think it was that. I thought it was just a little
that finger.
Her finger.
That finger ain't staying straight for nothing.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, people, and I had this discussion with my my sister and my mother-in-law today. Is wrestling fake? I said they get real injuries just like everybody else. It's choreographed, but it ain't fake. Like,
who asked that question?
My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law.
Tell them to get put in the pedigree and tell me if it's fake.
Listen, I was, me, I'm always defending my product. And I told her, it might be choreographic, meaning you know what's going to happen.
Right.
But you still got to go in the ring and you got to execute wrestling. So please don't call wrestling fake to me. I don't play that. Wrestling
you gotta make the whole, like, this story is art.
Yeah. I tell people it's a physical version of what our grandmother used to watch. The story.
For real.
It's a physical version of it. Like
General Hospital, all that shit. Yeah, no, you're right.
Listen, our grandmother, we know at 12 to 3 where she was at. 12 to 4, I'm sorry. Yeah. She was in the kitchen watching her stories.
Yeah. And after that, Judge Judy came on.
Yes, I can picture that clear as day. Like watching grandma in there.
And figuring out what we eat for dinner. TV
Yeah,
fucked up. Yeah, she gotta go smack the side of the TV to get that shit working.
yeah, that was back in the day, bro.
Bro,
Yes, with the
bro.
with the long TV. I mean, the long telephone cord.
But you
Motherfucker
know
go
what's
from
you
the
know what's even worse? The
what's
fact that
that?
it wasn't just her TV that did it. The one upstairs did the same shit.
The one in the den. Oh no, the one in the
Yeah.
middle room. You talking about middle room?
The middle and the back room.
Yeah, back room. But I was gonna say den. I almost said den, but I said middle. It's
Yeah.
middle and back room.
No, the den was solid.
Yeah, yeah. The den was on point. That was a
Yeah.
Pop Up wasn't playing that.
Word.
Nah, but
Word.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tiffany's promo. She's getting better, bro.
She's getting better. She's getting better. She's getting better. She's talking. You know
And
what I
it's
mean?
not emotional.
It's not emotional. But that also might not have been her fault.
Well, I'm blaming the veteran in that situation. And Charlotte, you're the veteran, so you get the blame for that whole program looking as shitty as it
Clunky.
was,
And clunky. Yeah.
even looking bad in WrestleMania. Charlotte, you're to blame. Sorry.
But I like the fact that Rhea came out. Now again, this is what I'm saying. Like this gave off draft vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying seeing Rhea come out on the SmackDown and to get the pop that she got on the SmackDown, she ate that. She said she never been in the Money in the Bank because she's always been the champion when she did it. And I don't have to go this route. But just trust and believe, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know, that happens.
Mhm.
Who's to say that she doesn't go for Tiffany's title?
That's what I was about to say. Exactly what I was about to say.
You know what I mean? Who says that she's staying on SmackDown? She might. Who says she's on Raw? Who she might not. Definitely good vibe. Good vibe.
No, it was a great vibe, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like having them two. I mean, just having her talk and just be. She looked more. I'm talking about Tiffany. Tiffany just looked more comfortable right now. I don't feel like she has the pressure like she had going into Mania.
Right.
And I understand, they give Charlotte like the Undertaker vibe. You wrestling Charlotte, it's like a main event match. It's a main event, you know what I mean? So they giving her all that. So this had to deal with that. But now she's looking comfortable to me, and I think she'll find her own way and she'll find her groove.
Oh, for sure. For sure. No matter who her opponent is. I feel like every woman that's in the Money in the Bank right now is an acceptable opponent for Tiffany if they ever go for Tiffany.
For sure. Hell yeah.
In my eyes.
Yeah.
Speaking of opponents in there, I don't think Alexa Bliss is going to be joining the Wyatts.
I don't think neither, bro. It's like she keeps her distance.
Unless they somehow bring it back and may have Nikki attack her this weekend. I don't think so, because I think Nikki's about to go for Candice LeRae, like legit, because I think it's her vignette that she did had nothing but her and Candice LeRae's interaction before in Black and Gold.
Right.
I mean, unless she might, and Alexa Bliss could very well be the next opponent for Nikki Cross. Be the next one she goes up against.
Bro, I'm for it.
I'm for that too, because again, you did leave me high and dry. I had to find another gimmick because you left. And so it's stuff like that. But this match wasn't bad. I will say it's weird what they want to do with Giulia.
Yeah.
They don't know if they want her as a babyface or a heel right now. You know what I mean? She's over as a babyface, but they want her to be a heel. It was literally like that's all this match was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the babyface versus the heels, and just like Giulia just didn't fit.
Nah, she don't. She didn't.
She didn't really fit the bill because she seemed like the one that she'd be on the other side.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, but it's, I don't know. We pretty much said it all. Chad Gable in the back giving the interview. We'll talk about the Triple H show just a little bit. It's at 3:00 tomorrow afternoon. Live on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say about it. Like, you want it. Of course, I'm gonna give it a shot because it's it's just part of the wrestling thing. But the storyline hasn't been really given besides the Chad Gable storyline, Stephanie Vaquer storyline a little bit.
Right.
Is this going to be just a show just full of matches and that's it?
Like how many?
Bro, I don't know.
It is going to be that though. I don't think there's going to be really any story told in it, other than the ones that have kind of been interacting on weekly programs.
Oh, bro, can you read? Can you see this comment that popped up?
Nah, what did it say?
It said, "Hear me out. What if R-Truth gets signed by AEW?"
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Yeah, R-Truth is not going to AEW.
He'll go to TNA before he goes to AEW.
Yeah, he will stay underneath the He will stay underneath the WWE bubble.
Yeah. Who said that?
One of our subscribers
No.
on the YouTube channel.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. No, it's not happening. It don't make sense for him to go there.
It don't.
I mean, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it don't make sense for other people to go there either, especially if one person saying that if they did, that they'll be in catering within a week. Yeah. If we want to talk about that, well, I mean, I could break it down and talk about that.
We ain't talking about that. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's keep rolling. Let's roll through the show.
All right.
Keep rolling through the show.
All right.
All right. So, what was next?
Somebody from AEW that's in WWE now, Penta.
That was next?
Yeah, that's a tag match.
I thought it was the Stephanie Vaquer, the women's joint.
We already talked about that.
The whole match? Naomi and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Because remember we started talking about AAA.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had Penta
and Andrade
versus the Creed brothers.
So I'll be honest with you. I text Dave when this moment this happened. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, oh, we're finally gonna get Ray and Penta seeing each other.
They ain't had no interaction.
Yeah, no. They haven't had one since they've been on in WWE. I was thinking, like, but once I seen Chad Gable was out there, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, yeah, it ain't happening. Never mind.
It ain't happening, no.
You know, because if El Grande was out there, he would like Ray Phoenix probably would have shown up.
Mm-hmm.
But Vikingo was there for Chad Gable.
True.
You know, and that's why I'm like, all right, man, like it might not happen yet. Much like how we feel like with the Wyatts, they're keeping them apart too.
I think you got to keep them apart.
Until when? Until after this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you get past this AAA show, then maybe we can get we can get more of the integration.
Integration. I got you.
Integration of everything.
Right.
To show so everybody can, because I believe some of these people that's in AAA will get a little bit of light on the roster, on the main roster. Not all of them, but some of them.
Word.
Now, Alberto show up. I'm telling you, Alberto show up, I riot. Me and Matt been saying that from the beginning. Matt, he show up, I'm going off. You gonna get an emergency show like they did yesterday? Check out my emergency show. Dang, you still ain't say nothing about it yet.
Yeah, bro. Nah, Dame. Let's be honest, bro. You can't do that and then not like say nothing. Like I literally said, like, yo, he literally did just call you out. And you still not saying that. It's not even me this time. But I will say this though. You see my question I put out there in the chat too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, Terrence, tell them to know their stuff before they ever come out their mouth.
Well, no, you asked him how is it to battle somebody like you, and Terrence. Yo, shout out to T for being a real one. He said, "Know your stuff.
God knows stuff.
Don't come into a battle if you don't know." I ain't gonna say a battle. Don't come into a debate if you don't know your stuff.
You don't know your stuff.
And for everybody that's looking at our YouTube channel right now, there go our Instagram right live on the screen. Check out all the clips Matt come up with and all the crazy stuff me and Matt do on our Instagram channel, and we have a TikTok channel as well. We have it all. So and best believe we put stuff out all the time. So if you want to come laugh and have a good time, come check out the Rock Boys Instagram channel as well.
If y'all ever are fans of The Breakfast Club, which is one of my favorite movies dear to my heart, Cracking Skulls.
Yeah, man. Just come check us out on there because it's daily with us.
No,
it's daily. It's daily. It's daily.
Yeah. And the sad part is it's daily in the chat too. And then like when you call folks out, they disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is why
Thomas Bryant is not Kobe Bryant's nephew. I just want to put that out there.
I was just going to avoid him saying that, and I was just going to bring that up on Sunday.
I'm sorry.
You know. But yeah, just check out the Rock Boys Instagram. It's right here live on the screen. If y'all can see it, check us out. And I will, and our Twitch will be flashing up, and of course our YouTube channel is flashing up, and I put up our TikTok channel as well.
Sorry, these are things that we probably should move for the final words. You know, as we're about to go out the show, but instead we have the final words for the tag team match that's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
This promo was 5 minutes too long.
Okay, first of all, Seth coming out, him and Paul Heyman, they all coming out, right? Whatever, having their, they going through Paul Heyman cutting a Paul Heyman promo. Let's just be honest. Paul Heyman's cutting a Paul Heyman promo. For Cody music to come out, for Cody music to hit, Cody comes out. And they have a little interaction. Seth whispers something in Cody's ear, and then he leaves. And you got to pick up on it because, they had the wide out camera lens. Whisper something in Cody's ear. Drop the mic. You heard the mic drop too. Is it still a live mic? You heard the mic drop. Now this is when Jay's coming out. And they leave the ring. I'm like, what's this about?
Yeah, that was weird.
Super weird.
I don't know if they want to build off on something like that, or they're just
It gotta be building for something. It gotta be building for something. You just don't do
that. Is it because of Dwayne? Because that's a Dwayne move. That is nothing but a Dwayne move that he did. But either way, this promo was just 5 minutes too long.
Okay, another nitpick of mine, right? And I know I nitpick this. I nitpick a lot of stuff. So when that's going on and Jay's coming out, right? And of course, like I said, Seth and them leaves the ring. Jay's still walking to the ring. Then you go to commercial break.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
And then you proceed to make Jay look like the second fiddle to Cody. I didn't like that, bro. He gave him the Billy Gunn treatment.
Yeah, he did.
Road Dogg do all the talking, and Billy Gunn, I got 2 words for you.
Just catchphrases. That's it.
That's the first thing I thought about when I seen this promo cut, bro. I'm like, this is Billy Gunn and Jesse James vibes.
I'll give you that. And Jay's, in all honesty, he's way over. He's more over than Cody.
That's what. No, fuck that. He's the champion. Cody's not.
Word.
There's no way in hell he should just be doing his catchphrase.
For Jay should have interrupted Cody.
Jay should have handled the promo and then handed it off to Cody. He should have started it off. It shouldn't have been Cody says the bullshit Cody says, and here you go, Jay. 2 words. 4 letters. Don't get it wrong. The crowd went with it. That's why it gave me the Road Dogg and Billy Gunn vibes.
I know what you mean.
I got 2 words for you. I'm like, bro, this is what we doing?
Word. Just for even more music to hit.
Listen, the most over motherfucker of the night.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
I texted Matt and was like, "This crowd reaction is." Cena was on fire and he wasn't even doing nothing.
Word.
This is almost Stone Cold when you hear the glass shatter. When you hear the horns, the crowd go crazy.
It's like Roman Reigns.
Yes, it's like it's them type of people. It's Roman Reigns, Stone Cold. It's the Undertaker Dong. It's the trumpets when you hear the trumpets play for John Cena. It's the crowd is automatically go bananas. Everybody in the crowd is going crazy. And yes, Cody, they're more over than you. Everybody I named is more over than you.
No, really is
Who?
the person they were chanting for.
I like what Cena did in the promo though.
I do too, and it's simple fact, but it's like I was waiting for him to say it. I want him to say it.
No, him repeatedly saying truth. He said, he told him, you can't handle the truth.
Right.
Cena went through a master class of saying our truth without saying our truth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. It made perfect sense. Mm-hmm. It wasn't too overbearing. It was just enough to where he got his point across today that you can't handle the truth.
After that, it took a while. It was this long.
Now after that, it was a shit show.
Yeah.
First of all, for the camera to pick up on Logan Paul coming through the fucking crowd was corny as shit. Jay turning around, walking into the forearm or the punch, wherever you want to say he walked into, and then Cody, and then the beatdown was overly rated, and
it was just drawn out. It's like
the holding up the belt and putting it around his waist for Logan Paul, like bro,
they did that three times.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I don't like. And then you put it on, like he literally put it on and then took it off, like. Bro, I can see holding it up. I'm with you with holding it up. Putting it around your waist.
Put it around your shoulder.
Just put it on your shoulder or hold it up in the air. Don't put it around your waist, bro. And then he slipped with the first frog splash on Jay. And the crowd went crazy. You see, I was like, he tried to play it off and stuff, but like Matt said though, this segment was 5 minutes too long.
Yeah.
It gave me cringe vibes. It was real cringy.
Forever. It's like end the fucking show. Come on, man. Like you talking too much.
Yeah, just wrap it up.
You done said the same thing like 3 times. John, end the fucking wrap it up then. Like come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. So what do you give this go home show, honestly?
It's a B. It's a B.
It's a B plus.
It's a B.
The reason why I give it a B plus is because of the integration of the other Monday night.
Okay, I can agree with that.
And in the way they did things, of course, the solo being solo, and for real, JC and Big Jim had a good ass match. That was a good ass match.
They had a good match. Aleister and LA Knight had a good match.
Facts. Yes.
Who else? We said a good match.
The girls was a good thing.
Other than that,
yeah, it wasn't. But yeah. Tomorrow, Money in the Bank, Intuit Dome. Me and Matt did our predictions on Monday. Nothing changing. Well, Matt did change it a little bit, I guess. He said he's going with LA Knight, yeah. What are you sticking with?
Carry on. Carry on.
Want to change it?
Carry on.
Yeah.
Carry on. I got LA Knight winning it too. Carry on.
Okay, cool. Well, Matt changed his for Monday. We already said you said Roman gonna come back tomorrow, which I believe Roman's coming back. But speaking of Roman,
Yep.
TKO is fucking with the wrong person.
I wouldn't fuck with that.
You leave that one alone.
For sure.
You're making enough money off of merchandise. Relax.
For sure. There's
Do
no need
not-
to touch that man. Reconsider his contract. Restructure it. No.
Don't play with that.
Again, the island of relevancy.
That's the reason why when the new game came out, they made sure it was called what it was called.
There's a reason why you were in the position you were in to a certain extent.
Yes. He's your modern day whatever.
He's your cash cow.
He's your modern day Hogan,
Cena,
Stone Cold, Cena,
Rock. Like,
yes, leave him alone.
pay him his money. Just relax.
Don't try to add more dates because I don't think, bro. When we break down to, I don't think that they want to fuck with his money. I think they want it for more dates to almost justify paying him this much money. That's what I believe.
But
I don't think they want to take money out of his pocket.
My thing is, it's just for the fact it's like, damn, how much y'all want from me?
I think they want him more on SmackDown, bro. More than what we get, honestly. And I believe that's how they justify paying him that amount of money. Now, listen, because you can oversaturate a person. Somebody like him, you don't need him every week. And I believe they think if they got him every week, the rating numbers would be better.
Maybe.
It all depends on
the program, though.
That's what I'm about to say. All depends on where they fit him in the storyline.
I think they really don't. If I'm him, I feel like they really don't need me right now because of the fact that they don't need me. They're going to call me when they want me for John.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're letting John just run his shit and everything like that. Once John's gone, I'm going to be back in the title picture predominantly, if not champion. But I feel like they're just not trying to have him cross paths yet. Because last time the cross paths was at 40 last year. Haven't crossed paths ever since. I just feel like we're due for that at some point. You know what I mean? Word.
But do you think they want to take money in his pocket or they wanting more?
It depends. Depends on how you look at it. If you want me more, you're paying me.
Yeah, but they want to keep you at that same number.
No. Unacceptable.
But think about it. If you look at the overall business, the way wrestling is, that's just his downside guarantee. He's probably pulling in more than that.
Because he got merch.
The merch alone is selling like crazy.
Yeah, everybody wants an OTC shirt.
Right. So, if I'm Roman, you want to take away my downside guarantee? Okay.
Word.
Okay. My comeback to that is you're going to make me more shirts. Because I'm going to still make my same amount of money. I'm not changing my quote unquote what I bring home because y'all not comfortable with the downside guarantee that y'all giving me.
Fact.
So at the end of the day, I wouldn't play around with this Roman situation because he already said he's thinking about retiring in 2 years. So if y'all want to fast track this retirement, keep doing the dumb shit.
No, for sure. I don't want y'all to lose out on that. You're going to lose me, probably.
Yeah. I'm honestly, don't get it wrong. Solo, Jacob, all of them are very entertaining. It just, you need the person on the mountaintop in every generation. And Cody,
ain't it?
You don't do it. I love Jim. I love Jay. It's just they not there with their cousin.
Right.
Jacob, I don't think he's designed to be the head of the company.
The face of the company? Nah.
Jacob is designed to be the heel and entertaining and take over the moment when he's in front of the camera. But
he'll be a big time superstar though.
Right. Think about it. You can say, who can I compare Jacob to? that was there in the picture. Undertaker. Listen and hear me out. Think about the people I just named, right? Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock. I didn't say Taker and none of this. And everybody knows I'm an Undertaker nut. But did Taker hold his own in every generation that he was in? Yes. Will Taker at least top 5 in every generation? Yes. So I think Jacob can be a top 5 on the WWE roster. Yes, but I don't think he's number 1 in no way, shape, or form. I can't see Jacob being a number 1. Just like Undertaker technically was not a number 1. If y'all want to be real, so
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, that's what I mean by it like that. They need that number 1, and even if he's a number 1 part time, he's still a number 1.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Bro, why you got the mean face, bro?
He's tired.
He's fighting a good fight.
He definitely is.
Bro, you need some energy for tomorrow, though, bro.
You tired?
No.
You ready to cuddle?
No.
You ready to cuddle?
Uh-huh.
That's tired. That's a tired.
That's tired talk. That's he'd be out less than 5 minutes right there.
All right, go back. You ready to lay down? Good. Matter of fact, go potty real quick. Okay.
For this one.
Huh?
For this one.
We'll try again.
Why?
We'll try again. Thank you.
Hey, they saying WWE is announcing WrestleMania 42 next location definitively next week.
Okay.
It's not $142 million was offered.
Okay.
By Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
We going overseas?
No.
You don't think they're gonna take it?
There's a reason why I say that.
Why?
Granted, Carl Anderson may say something that is very true at this point right now. It doesn't feel like it's WWE. It doesn't feel like it's TKO. It's TKO Raw, TKO SmackDown. You know what I mean? TKO is becoming the company. It's not WWE anymore.
This is why I think they're going to take it, because they're partnered with Saudi already.
No, so that's what I'm getting at. I'm saying, like, yeah, they might be partnered with them. They might be seeing certain changes, but I do feel as though I don't think they'll go overseas yet. Vegas saying that they wanted to be one of the homes that WWE has. It's making me feel as though they'll take the opportunity this year. Now, the following year, yes, it could very well be in Saudi.
All I'm saying is the way they're partnered with Saudi and everything, I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
I hear you.
I understand what you're saying too, because Vegas came out and basically came out and said they want to become the East Coast version of Madison Square Garden for WWE.
The West Coast version. I got you. Yeah.
The West Coast version. I'm sorry. I just feel like with them being in bed with Saudi so much.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Or
it definitely happened.
Or like me and Matt talked about a couple episodes ago, don't be surprised if you get some of it in Saudi and some of it in Vegas. They might try to do something to make, once in the, they always try to be the first. They try to be Soldier Boy in a lot of things. So if you can have one night in Saudi and one night in Vegas, WWE probably try to do something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Just to say it won't be the first time WWE did it, but
right.
Well, the first time they did it across the world. It won't be the first time he had in three
Right.
different.
Right.
But whatever. But speaking of the Cringe Man, the Cringe Man done sold some more stock in his company,
Yes.
TKO stock. Vince McMahon has another $549 million.
He has to. It's the only way he's making money. It's the only way he's
Well,
gonna make money right now.
he's pouring money into his new 14 and
Did you
1
go?
or something.
I told you.
What's it called? 14 and 1 company that he has
14th
now.
row, 14th and 1 row. No, 14th and 1. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, whatever. So he's pouring money into that, and that's going to be he's going to try to make that to a media conglomerate. Some of the old WWE people are actually going to go work for him.
Who,
Which
Hogan?
is, don't be surprised. But some of the backstage people, that's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if you see what's his name, Dunn over there too. Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn.
Don't be surprised.
I believe that.
He another one who owned a whole bunch of TKO stock too.
He'll probably have what's the name? What was Brother Love's real name?
Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised that happened.
I would be surprised. Huh?
Cuddles.
Hmm?
Cuddles.
All right, I'll be there in a minute. Go ahead. I'll be there in a minute. Birthday boy. Yep. Ain't looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I mean, you know who else will probably be there?
Who?
I mean, well, no, I'm lying. He ain't gonna be there. Brock ain't gonna be there. Brock's in Lil Wayne lyrics right now, but yeah.
Don't talk about Lil Wayne. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, bro.
Because you did what I told you not to do.
What?
You went in with high expectations.
I didn't go with high expectations. I went in. I went into that album and I've listened to it all day. So it ain't like I listened to it one time. I literally
one time.
See, I did. I gave it a listen. I literally.
I gave it a shot though. Like, mind you, I was in the car.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's wrap this up real quick. Let's wrap WWE up real quick.
It pretty much is wrapped up, man. We was after. We were just talking.
All right, so yeah, I literally listened to it, and
we're talking about Lil Wayne, the Carter 6, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in the car on the way to Wildwood, and I'm literally, like I said, I'm texting y'all, texting the chat as I'm going down. I'm just like, all right, certain ones standing out. Then just like other ones, I'm sitting in the car, I'm like this, yo, this song is way too long.
You had that a lot of times.
Yeah, it was like the one song he did with Bono from U2. That was just, I'm like, why is this drawn out? Like, oh my God, like, end the song now. It's like he wanted to like make sure it had like every like guitar solo on the end of it. It was like, bro, what are we doing? Between that and then, but I will say this, I give him his props for getting his sons on the songs. So like his son, Cameron, his son with Lauren London, and then what I think is called Lil Novi, that's his son with Nivea. But if I'm not mistaken, those are his two younger sons. His first son, I think, is Dwayne the third. Right?
I don't know about his family life. I can't really tell you.
Either way, it was just that one kid he had that it surprised everybody when they said he had another kid. He ain't been on no album yet. You know what I mean? Regardless, with this album, I literally I went back and played Carter 5 again. And it's like, all right, I could blast Carter 5, fine. There's some songs I skip, but yeah, Carter 6, bro, I'm like, I gave it a one listen in the car. I didn't really my head didn't nod too much the whole time.
No. I'm sure Matt will probably talk more about this on Sunday when he actually doing the music joint. But you know, this is a quick end of the show. Me, I listened to it, and like I said, I gave it a shot all day long. I had it in my headphones when I woke up, when I worked out, when I went to the grocery store, when I cooked on the grill today. I had it playing in my ears all day. Glorified mixtape.
He definitely did flip some more samples that he did before. Did that one song? What was it called? It matters. It matters.
It really don't, because this album's not going to matter.
No, it's not.
When you look at the Carter trilogies, like I want you to get into this on Sunday too. When you go look at the Carter trilogy,
Carter series.
I'm gonna say trilogy is only 3. That's right. When you look at the Carter series, this is the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
We just bring the Carter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The sample we did on Island Holiday, he did it before.
And shout out to Reese, because when I asked last night in the group chat, is he rapping or is there songs? And Reese said he just rapping.
Yeah, no. Like, mind you, what did I say last night on the show?
Yeah, before it came out, yeah.
Yeah, he raps he can rap. Just to rap.
Just to show that he can still do it.
He can still rap. We get that. It's just the fact, it's like we want more from you at some point.
I need strong structure again. I need you to come up with formats. I need a concept to a song.
But I mean, the later songs, like the Maria song, the Being Myself, being produced by Manny Fresh, those are some of the later standouts I had. Other than that, I'm like it's too long.
Yeah, Carter 6 was a disappointment. In the words and all the memes I've seen on the internet, I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Yeah, nah. It definitely shows he could just rap. It don't necessarily show, you know what I mean,
involvement.
No.
But Matt get into that more on Sunday.
I will.
Like I said in the middle of the show, check out our Instagram, check out Twitch, check out our YouTube, check out TikTok, check out everything.
Word.
I'm your boy Dave CO Coles.
Hey, it's the podcast Savage himself, PS1.
PS1.
The PS1.
And we might catch y'all tomorrow. The show should be ending early.
It says start at 7.
Because they got UFC 316 tomorrow.
O'Malley,
so,
right?
Yep. So show will probably be ending.
They're in Jersey.
Right.
I was just out there.
And they into it though.
Yeah.
So y'all might get a review from us tomorrow night. Depends. Word. But if not,
hey, Kendrick's better than Meek.
J. Cole better than Meek.
Word. Broomstick. Yeah. Just remember I sent you that thing today.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we'll definitely catch y'all sometime. We probably got 3 more shows before the weekend is out that y'all see us.
We will catch y'all sometime this weekend.
Right.
For
Until
sure.
Then, we out.
We out.